Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Jamie Barr gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway.
Designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now Choo swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. That ball is gone as he tucks it over the wall down the line. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 22 on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game, and it's already 1-0.
Elvis Andrus will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
And reined in, one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this team leads the league in walks, so you know they're going to see a lot of pitches. That really serves them well late in ball games. But they have to come through with some big hits in order to win games to take advantage of what you've done at the plate.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fourth,
Joey Gallo takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs. And that plays.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better. Hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
High in the air out to center field. Robinson is under it. One down. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting nine for Mike Scioscia's Angels. EK, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for the man they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's really a tough guy to get out. In fact, he leads the American League in on-base percentage coming in, so expect him to make something happen offensively for this club. That's just kind of what he does.
Hamels is ready. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard to short. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting third.
Justin Upton will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Jeffrey Marte will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Number 30 is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Number 9 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Number 9.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
This one's down to third. Taken in by Simmons. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Ronald Guzman will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Number 17 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Hitter, number 17.
Hit in the air out to left field. Gallo giving chase. 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Chris Carter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Zach Cozart will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman,
So striding in, Luis Valbuena, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he is in there. Andrelton Simmons gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robinson calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for the top of the 3rd from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Robinson Chirinos will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's set down 1 away.
Batting 9th,
Drew Robinson gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Shin-Soo Choo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
And leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. He reached on a single in his first try. Hamels has his sign. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hit to short. Backhanded. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Up
Now,
next
these
for the
infielders
Angels,
have been busy
first
early on,
baseman,
and that's another
Jeffrey
ground ball out
Marte.
there. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Jeffrey Marte stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Number 17 will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Andrews is there for it. And that ends the inning. Elvis Andrews is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
On the ground to the left side. Cozart has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman, number 5.
Striding into the box, Willie Calhoun. He singled his last time up. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder,
Joey Gallo will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1. Chris Carter is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Gallo has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Rene Rivera digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Robinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Luis Valbuena digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Hamels into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Right fielder.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simmons has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting,
Number 9 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on. That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Sent on the ground out to second. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
up next for the Rangers, first baseman
Ronald Guzman is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Andrelton Simmons comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Robinson racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Mike Trout is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
There is Andrus, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll swing and pop this one up out in the area of second base. Number 9 has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Jeffrey Marte will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand one. Drew Robinson will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting number one.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Elvis Andrus will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Willie Calhoun will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Number 17 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
In tied at 93, ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robinson waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Chris Carter comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Belted high and deep into right center. Robinson going back on it, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. gets a small piece near the plate. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher
Rene Rivera digs in now
Rivera.
after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Not a bad guy to
Now
have
batting.
hitting in your 8 spot.
Second
That guy's
baseman,
no slouch up there.
Luis
He comes through with a solid
Valbuena.
single.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. He'll depart
Your
after
attention,
5
please.
2/3 as
Now
it'll be up to the
pitching for
bullpen to
Texas,
keep his guys in the ball
number
game.
43.
Tony Barnett
Tony
will take over here with the
Barnett.
runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of it, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But 1 run scores in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this Chris Carter swing. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. Joey Gallo will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Driven to right field and deep. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 9.
Number 9 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but
Now
he just
batting,
can't get to the ground
first
fast
baseman,
enough to make that play, and it
Ronald
slips past.
Guzman.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3. And he'll step off and try again. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Valbuena onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Into the box now, Drew Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Cam Bedrosian will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
And leading off for
Andrelton Simmons get us started here for the Angels, with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Here comes the first pitch. To short. Andrus has it. To second for 1. On to first. In time to take care of Trout. A double play.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
Here's Justin Upton now. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jeffrey Marte. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Rips this one to first. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 17.
Number 17 stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Trying to hold the lead. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 22 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Tim Lincecum will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
Tim Lincecum.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Right fielder,
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
3 runs already home here. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. And Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Jose Alvarez will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Taken high and deep to right. Carter looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
And goodness, this is just the 2nd pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Cole Calhoun is into the game as a defensive replacement now, as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. He's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Alvarez will do this himself, and that's the first out. Joey Gallo steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cozart will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Yet not
Now
always an
batting,
easy play heading toward
number
the stands
30.
out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Number 30 will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hot shot toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a one-run game. Number 62 will be the new
Now
pitcher.
pitching for the Rangers, number 62.
Zach Kozart will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And leading off for the Halos, third baseman, Zach Kozart.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One and one, here it comes. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 9 ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
You have got to be kidding me. You're not going to see this ever.
Second baseman.
I mean, this is a base hit all day long, but he comes up firing from his outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on the play.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And another foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Andrelton Simmons stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Lifted in the air to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels leave. Number 9 stands in.
Leading off for the Rangers. Your attention, please. Now
So a save situation now as they turn it over to their closer, Jim Johnson.
Jim Johnson.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach it. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Robinson Chirinos at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Drew Robinson comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
So the first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Oh, that's nice work there by Johnson as he comes in to get the final 3 outs to pick up the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. Chris Carter. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy.